Welcome to Sri Lanka's #1 sports channel, ThePapare, as we come to you live from Rajagiriya, Ananda College rugby grounds, as we ready for Ananda taking on D.S Senanayake College. Ananda did the new entrance into this A division setup, but they have showcased in those first 2 weeks that they are here to stay. They want to make sure that they belong among the big wigs. D.S Senanayake College got their promotion a couple of seasons ago, and they have now turned out to be one of those names that people pay respect. Weather forecast today, it's mostly cloudy, although the sun is still out. Maximum temperature at 29, minimum at 27. Currently feels like we are at around 29-30 because there is quite a bit of humidity here. Wind speed expected 19 kilometers per hour. Currently there is a slight wind that's going across the ground from left to the right of your screens, which will really affect the team that will play with it and will want to turn around their game. Here's what happened last week. Ananda College getting their first win on their return against Science. Thomians gathered up a big win against Zahira College, 43 points to 19 was the score. And the Jors getting a win against Thursday night. Trinity ran riot against Vidyartha, 74 points to 14, and the Antonians going down to St. Peter's under very wet underfoot conditions in Nittawala, 24 points to 8, and which was a mudfest. Royal College getting a victory, 53 points to 3 against Sumangala College, and Mahanama getting a big win at Air Force grounds against Dharmaraja, marking their first win in the top division. It was a close one against Kingswood College for with Isipatana, 22 points to 32 was how it finished, and Wesley ever impressing, getting that win against D.S Senanayake College. And joining me in the comment box is Abdullah Yusuf. Abdullah, warm welcome to you as we take a look at last week's results.
Yes, thanks Sudarshan, and good afternoon to all our viewers as well. Yes, so this is how the results panned out last week. We just showed you the highlights. So Trinity recording a good comfortable victory against Thurston. Royal getting the better, or rather this is this week's results, pardon me. So Trinity, comfortable victory against Thurston. Royal had to work a bit hard to get that victory over St. Joseph's, but eventually winning rather comfortably, 33 points to 14. St. Thomas's notched up a 15-pointer against the Mahanama, but in the process conceded 35 points, which something they'll probably need to look at. Sri Sumangala with a historic victory against their hometown rivals Vidyartha, 24 points to 12. Zahira College being undone in their home crowd against the gallant Kingswood outfit, 27 points to 18. Wesley College notching up an impressive, you'd have to say, 24 points to 3 victory over St. Anthony's in Kandy. And St. Peter's were run close by Science College, eventually just winning 29 points to 23.
That was a very good game for Science College, who did go down fighting last week against Ananda College. As we take a look at today's fixtures, Dharmaraja will be hosting Isipatana College on the 22nd. That is today, up in Nittawala, while Ananda College here will host D.S Senanayake College, which is going to be an interesting encounter in Rajagiriya. We'll go for a quick commercial break, and on the other side we will have plenty more to talk about this incredible Dialog Schools Rugby League 25.
Creamy richness redefined. Smooth, soft, spreadable. Introducing Fondre with canola and sunflower oil.
Park Avenue. Long-lasting fragrance. Unshakable confidence.
Injection එක.
බයද? ඒවටත් බෙහෙත් අපි ළඟ තියෙනවා. ඉඳගන්න.
උස්වත්ත පවුලින් හඳුන්වා දෙන රස ඇබ්බැහිය චර්පි චිප්ස් රිදෙන්න දැනෙන රස
තව ඉන්ජෙක්ෂන් එකක් ගහමුද?
Park Avenue, long-lasting fragrance, unshakable confidence.
Keep sweating. Keep pushing the limits. Keep stepping up your game. Keep shining. Keep rising. No matter what your fitness goal is, we are always there by you, with you. Iodex. Get. Spray. Go.
නව රෙක්සෝනා ස්පෝර්ට්ස් ඩිෆෙන්ස් 72 hours order protection සමගින් පිරිමින් සඳහාමයි.
වතුරත් ලීක් වෙලා ස්ලැබ් එකත් ඉවරයි. බලන්නකො දැන් සාලේ කැත. චමරි.
ස්විස්ටෙක් ඇක්වාෂීල් 2K waterproof දැම්මා නම් වතුර කාන්දු වෙන්නෙත් නෑ. හිතටත් නිදහස්.
ස්විස්ටෙක් ඇක්වාෂීල් 2K waterproofer සීල් කරන්න හොඳම කෙනා. මේ දිනවල ඇතිවිය හැකි අසනීප තත්ත්වයන් වලින් ආරක්ෂා වීම සඳහා ප්‍රතිශක්තිය වර්ධනය කර නිරෝගීමත් දවසක් සඳහා සමහන් පානය කරන්න. සෙවදා සමහන් සෙවදා සුවෙන්.
Our forests come in many forms. They can be up in the hills or down in the plains, fed by the rain or sculpted by the sun. Our forests are deeply rooted in us. They are a living inspiration.
Bring that inspiration home. Lanka Tiles. Fine living. Redefined.
නව රෙක්සෝනා ස්පෝර්ට්ස් ඩිෆෙන්ස් 72 hours order protection සමගින් පිරිමින් සඳහාමයි.
රාමෙන් පාරක් දාමුද?
මෙතන
මෙතන විතරක් නෙමෙයි. ඕනෙම තැනක රාමෙන්.
හඳුන්වා දෙන මෙල්බන් ස්නැකර්ස් කොරියන් රාමෙන් සේවරි විස්කට්. රාමෙන් සැරට සෙට් වෙන්න.
Love rugby.
Live rugby.
Prima Kotumi. Fun tamari.
සැරටම enjoy කරන්න party එකට go.
Night Go. Pocket perfume. Youth එකට go එකක්. German engineered tires for Sri Lankan roads. Seat car radials. The road is yours.
ඉන්ජෙක්ෂන් එක.
බයද? ඒවටත් බෙහෙත් අපි ළඟ තියෙනවා. ඉඳගන්න.
උස්වත්ත පවුලින් හඳුන්වා දෙන රස ඇබ්බැහිය චර්පි චිප්ස් රිදෙන්න දැනෙන රස
තව ඉන්ජෙක්ෂන් එකක් ගහමුද?
Park Avenue, long-lasting fragrance, unshakable confidence.
වතුරත් ලීක් වෙලා ස්ලැබ් එකත් ඉවරයි. බලන්නකො දැන් සාලේ කැත. චමරි.
ස්විස්ටෙක් ඇක්වාෂීල් 2K waterproof දැම්මා නම් වතුර කාන්දු වෙන්නෙත් නෑ. හිතටත් නිදහස්.
ස්විස්ටෙක් ඇක්වාෂීල් 2K waterproofer සීල් කරන්න හොඳම කෙනා.
Park Avenue, long-lasting fragrance, unshakable confidence.
නව රෙක්සෝනා ස්පෝර්ට්ස් ඩිෆෙන්ස් 72 hours order protection සමගින් පිරිමින් සඳහාමයි.
German engineered tires for Sri Lankan roads. Seat car radials. The road is yours.
නව රෙක්සෝනා ස්පෝර්ට්ස් ඩිෆෙන්ස් 72 hours order protection සමගින් පිරිමින් සඳහාමයි.
කොහෙන් හරි කමන්නේ ෆොටෝ එක තිබ්බනම් මට මේ බිත්තියේ කැත වහගන්න තිබ්බා.
චෞමරි අක්කා.
බිත්තියට ස්විස්ටෙක් ස්කිම් කෝඩ් ගාලා ෆිනිෂ් කළා නම් ඔය ප්‍රශ්න මුකුත් නැහැ.
ස්විස්ටෙක් ස්කිම් කෝට් ෆිනිෂ් එකට හොඳම කෙනා.
දවසම රිෆ්‍රෙෂ් වෙන්න ට්‍රේන් එකට go.
Night Go Pocket Perfume Youth එකට go එකක්.
Welcome back to the live action brought to you on Sri Lanka's #1 sports channel, ThePapare, as we await the live action to begin between Ananda College and D.S Senanayake College here at Ananda College Rugby Grounds in Rajagiriya. We take a look at the points table of Group 1A, where these two teams will be battling for a top 2 spot, failing which they will want to make sure they're the number 3 in this group. Wesley College lead in this group, three games, 3-1 with 3 bonus points. 18 is the total that they have. St. Peter's in second place with 18 points as well, but Wesley having that better point difference. Ananda College in number 3 with 6 bonus points, at D.S Senanayake College in equal number 3 with 6 bonus points. So it's going to be a battle between 3 and 4 rather of Group 1A, and it's going to be an interesting one of which school will manage to book that place, because this is, Abdullah, what this game is going to be is a virtual pick of who is going to be number 3. As we take a look at Group 2A, Thomians leading that with 18 total points. Isipatana yet to play their third game, and that will be played against Dharmaraja in a short while in number 2. Kingswood College in number 3 after their victory against Zahira College. 8 points to their name. Zahira in 4 with 6 points. Mahanama in 5 with 6 points, and Dharmaraja languishing at the bottom with no points to show. In Group 3, we have Royal College leading the tally with 18 points due to better point difference, 5-point difference from Trinity College, who have 123 points and total 18 points. Number 3 goes to St. Joseph's, getting that victory, solitary victory to show for with 10 points to their name. So Mangala also getting a victory against Vidyartha with 6 points. Vidyartha College with 4 bonus points, and Thurston yet to earn a single point. The top try scorer of the league, Didulu Jayasuriya of Royal College, touching down 8 tries. This lad has been absolutely brilliant. Was a revelation last year, Abdullah, when both of us were on comms at Sugadadasa. In second place, Minule Adege of Trinity, 7 tries. Dinuk Pereira of Royal again with 6 tries. Abdul Malik from Trinity, 3 tries, and Makai Karunaratna, the Tomian number 8. The only exception on otherwise entirely Trinity Royal try scoring set up here in the Dialog Schools Rugby League 25. Top point scorers Didulu Jayasuriya and Idris Farooq of Royal College sharing that mantle with 40 points each. Didulu entirely due to his try scoring heroics, and Idris Farooq the chosen kicker for Royal College. Abdul Hadi of Wesley and Dinuk Pereira of Royal College again in joint third place with 30 points, and Denet Samudita of Ananda, who will be featuring today, will be a man to keep an eye out on, who has gathered up 26 points to his name.
So that's how the points scorers and the try scorers stack up. Just getting back to this game, getting back to this game, Sudarshana, today. Both teams coming into this game with contrasting fortunes from last week, isn't it? D.S Senanayake going down rather tamely, you'd have to say, against Wesley College, while Ananda, a moral-boosting 32-26 victory against Science College. So they no doubt will come into this game with a lot of confidence, and here at home, there's no doubt that they'll want to get another big scalp under their name.
Yeah, very interesting action in front of us, but what we'll do now is we'll go for a quick commercial break. When we return, we will have the team cards and the squads for the day.
නව රෙක්සෝනා ස්පෝර්ට්ස් ඩිෆෙන්ස් 72 hours order protection සමගින් පිරිමින් සඳහාමයි.
හරි. ඉන්ජෙක්ෂන් එක.
බයද? ඒවටත් බෙහෙත් අපි ළඟ තියෙනවා. ඉඳගන්න.
උස්වත්ත පවුලින් හඳුන්වා දෙන රස ඇබ්බැහිය චර්පි චිප්ස් රිදෙන්න දැනෙන රස.
තව ඉන්ජෙක්ෂන් එකක් ගහමුද?
Park Avenue, long-lasting fragrance, unshakable confidence.
German engineered tires for Sri Lankan roads. Seat car radials. The road is yours.
Park Avenue, long-lasting fragrance, unshakable confidence.
Follow your dreams, achieve your goals. With every step, let your story unfold. In this world you will shine. Just believe it's your time. Sky is the ultimate limit. Never can you stop any day.
Chase your dream career with eSoft Metro Campus.
As the pioneer in Sri Lanka's bottled water industry, American Water has set the standard for over 3 decades to help you stay hydrated wherever you may roam, to provide healthy hydration for your whole home, and to nourish your growing family. With island-wide distribution, we've reached the homes and hearts of every Sri Lankan, ensuring healthy hydration for all. For over 30 years, we've brought the Earth's bounty directly to you, wherever you are, whatever your needs.
එක පැත්තකින් වාගෙනදී තව පැත්තකින් මතුවෙනවා. මේ ටයිල් එක බෑ. දෙක තුනක් කැඩිලත් එක්ක. තමරි අක්කා.
ජීවිත කාලය පුරාම අල්ලන් ඉන්න නම් ටයිල් අල්ලන්න ඕන ස්විස්ටෙක් ටයිල් ඇඩිසිව්.
ස්විස්ටෙක් ටයිල් ඇඩිසිව් අල්ලන්න හොඳම කෙනා.
දවසම ෆ්‍රෙෂ් වෙන්න. O3 Spirit and Freedom perfumed body spray.
Boss, you're the one who lifted this company to where it is today, ne? Your work is so well organized and your capability really shines through it.
While you're working hard to earn your yearly bonus, save money with Commercial Bank's Power Bonus. Open an account with just 5,000 rupees and earn bonus interest every 3 months straight.
Hi, I'm Tarinder Raswat. To all the schools participating in the Schools Rugby League 2025, we wish you all the very best and good luck.
Samada Saman, Samada Suin.
Love rugby.
Live rugby.
Prima Kotumi. Fun tamai.
නව රෙක්සෝනා ස්පෝර්ට්ස් ඩිෆෙන්ස් 72 hours order protection සමගින් පිරිමින් සඳහාමයි.
Welcome back to the live action from Rajagiriya as we bring you pictures from the Ananda College rugby grounds. We're minutes away from the game where Ananda will take on D.S Senanayake College here at their home ground. Taking a look at the visitors first. Viruj Zayatalaka, Praveen Lakmal and Timat Bogahawat will consist the front rows for D.S Senanayake College with Gidma Disanayaka and Demika Minindu in the locks. Dushal Ayeshmanta, Yerash Bumuddaka and Sanu Pereira, the third row for the Senanayakans. Kinit Disanayaka and Rasidu Bandar will be the 9-10 combination with Kamidu Jayalat and Kushan Kavishka making up the two wings for DS Senanayake College. Tenlo De Silva and Tatira Pereira will be asked to do a lot of work in the midfield with Yasander Ravindra as the last line of defense. Replacements for the Senanayakans will be Vikramasinghe, Samanayaka, Anuranga, Samarasinghe, Ranganath, Edward, Senvidu, Vikramasinghe, Kumara and Fernando making up the matchday squad for the Senanayakans.
For the home team, the forwards will be Sadev Dasanayaka, Janito Pereira, Banuka Dilshan. Second rows will be Vishwe Erandaka and Uvindu Vibuja. The third row will comprise of Nipun Alok, Pramil K, Siamal Vimala Surya. The halves combination will be Chatura Arya Vansa and Senuth Ranindu. The left wing will be manned by Vimat Henuka. Center combination will be Kavisha Netsara and Netula Vijayvardhana. The right will be Netsara Kodituaku, and the last line of defense will be manned by Denet Chamudita. The replacements will be Dilshan, Chamalka, Ratnasiri, Randimal, Matipe, Kantirige, Senadira, Kurupu, Miga Surya and Vijayvardhana.
Both teams will want to make sure that they put their best foot forward, because what we are looking at is a virtual play of Abdullah where we will have the number 3 spot being secured in that group 1. So it's going to be very important for these teams, because remember, we will have going into the second round, you will want to have as many points in your bag when you go into the second round, because your positioning in your group does not matter when you're put in with the rest of the 4 teams from the other 2 groups.
Yeah, absolutely. And also another thing you've got to remember is I think it's a very important game for Anand in the context of their season. They've already managed to get their first win. Very big expectant crowd here at Rajagiriya. So Ananda will be expected to put in a really good performance against a team that is probably really hurting, isn't it? I think there was a lot expected from D.S Senanayake. Will be really disappointed the way last week's game went against Wesley. So they'll definitely want to put that right and get a win here. But by no means is it going to be an easy task against a very confident Ananda outfit.
Yes, the Anandians will be very confident after last week's performance, and they will want to make sure that they put in their best foot forward. And as we take a look at what has turned out to be a fairly new addition to rugby here in the country, Abdullah, this is very prevalent when it comes to the big matches, the large flags that have been unrolled, but they've slowly but surely found their way into the rugby matches as well.
Yes, a lot of support for these teams these days. The profile of schools rugby is at an all-time high. As you can see, students of their respective schools preparing their college flags for the team to run under. But today's game, Sudarshan, I think it's 2 big packs running against each other, isn't it? And you just sense that the team that probably has the ability to win that game up front will probably get the upper hand. So possession is going to be a crucial factor. And generally in games like this, if the forwards tend to negate each other, it could very well come down to how the three quarters perform on that day. So in that context, it's going to be interesting to see how both teams adapt their games to the opposition. But one thing we don't need to worry about, it's wonderful conditions here at Rajagiri's De Sudarshana. No signs of rain thus far. Underground conditions look perfect for a team that is willing to run with the ball.
Yes, there was a slight drizzle about 20 to 30 minutes ago, which has eased off. So, like you mentioned, beautiful conditions for good, fast, open rugby. So, we will have to see what the approaches are of the two teams. Ananda College, of course, like you mentioned, a heavy set of forwards. They will like to give the ball close to them, try and get that confidence in the first quarter of the game. D.S Senanayake College, on the other hand, they are not shy to spread it out wide. Some of their forwards, despite being big men, can get around the field as well. So they will look to attack from different parts of the field. As we see the Ananda College team making their way out, and the D.S Senanayake College as well coming onto the field. Big clash here at Rajagiri, and it's absolutely brilliant to see these non-traditional rugby playing schools. Ananda, of course, was a massive force to be reckoned with in the late 80s and the 90s. Went into oblivion in the early 2000s, and they've made their way back into the top division. Brilliant to see the following that both these schools have as well. Abdul, and bodes very well for the future of Sri Lanka rugby.
Yeah, absolutely, and also the support that these teams have got. D.S Senanayake on their part have been in A Division rugby for a few years now, so they have got a taste of what it is at this level. It'll be interesting to see whether that experience could prove important. A lot of these players have played last year for the Dons as well, so that experience could prove vital as this game goes on. So the teams just going through their final huddles.
As we saw on the team cards, D.S Senanayake will be sans their skipper. Vikramasinghe, he will not be starting, as he has been pushed to the bench and will start off from the bench.
So while the underground conditions look really good here, there is a pretty strong wind going across the ground, so teams will need to take that into account as well.
Yes, there is a strong wind going across the grounds from left to the right of your screen. So from what we see, D.S Senanayake College will be playing with the wind during the first half, so they will want to make the most of it. Nice and beautiful facility here, isn't it, Abdul? I'm sure there is a lot of plans from Ananda College to try and develop it when it comes to the spectator areas. But the playing field looks nice and lush. This used to be a swamp. I used to work very close by to this place back in the day. And to see how it has developed, it's absolutely wonderful. Ananda College readying the kickoff. Here's the kickoff from Ananda. Good high hanging kick, collected cleanly by D.S Senanayake College, but a big tackle on Vimala Surya. DS straight away through the boot of Randino. Beg your pardon, Bandara. getting out of their red zone, and that's a brilliant kick to touch.
Yes, good touch finder by the Mahanam fly half. Rather, D.S Senanayake fly half, Rasindu Bandara. So it's a good start by the Dons, getting into Ananda's half early in the game.
10 meters back, 10 meters, number 1.
First line out.
Get back.
First line out of the game, and Anand College has no problem despite the pressure put on by DS. Good carry by the skipper, D.S Senanayake. Anand kicking from base and making a mockery of that was the chaser from D.S Senanayake College. Play on is the call from the referee, and Anand momentarily holding on to that ball. Would have had hearts in the mouth of DS, but that's a territorial game for Anand College, who have dutifully chased that kick, Abdul, and that's something they will want to continue.
Absolutely, and again we're talking about this wind. Sure, the Ananda lads must be used to it, but it'll probably take a few minutes for the D.S Senanayake lads to get their heads around it. You could see on that occasion from the kick it was not collected cleanly. Nonetheless, Ananda just knocking the ball on.
5 meters back, 5 meters, 5 meters.
Fed into the scrum.
5 meters, get back.
Big scrum by Ananda.
Get back, 5 meters.
But
putting pressure on D.S Senanayake College, and this is De Silva,
number 12, 5 meters, number 12.
who's under pressure. Back to Bandara. Bandara changes the angle with Jayalat asked to do the kicking duties. This is brilliant from Ananda College.
Yes, good pressure applied by Ananda, but given the angle D.S Senanayake had to work with, you'd have to say this was a reasonably good clearance, taking play up to the 22. But it's Ananda who will have the throw into the line out. It will be their number 8, Seamal. Good clean take by Ananda.
Setting up a ball on the College. Driving forward, this big set of forwards, as Abdullah mentioned, are going to be...
No, get back, ball available.
Get back was the call from the referee because the ball was available at the back. And the forwards will rally around now to try and get some forward momentum. D.S Senanayake College need to be careful now inside the 22 meters.
Tackle, roll away. Advantage.
Praveen Lakmal needed to roll away quickly. Took a couple of seconds longer. So penalty advantage coming in the way of Ananda. Here's the fullback, Samudita.
Tackle not rolling.
Trying a little dink. He knew the penalty was coming.
Number 2. Marky.
Praveen Lakmal, the culprit. And Ananda, interestingly enough, wanting to go to the corner. They've sensed that the line out and their maul is a little dominant. Hence wanting to make sure that they arrest the momentum when they have it.
Yes, this is going to really test the D.S Senanayake 8. The maul defense is going to be put to the test. Again, it will be their number 8, Seamal Vimala Surya, with the throw-in.
Vimala Surya hits the mark, and D.S Senanayake straight away putting pressure on that maul.
Release it.
Yes, brilliantly done by D.S Senanayake College. Now Ananda will be thinking, what if could we have taken the penalty, because there was points on offer. It was in the kickable range for Ananda College, but kudos to D.S Senanayake. Beautiful work by them, managing to put pressure on straight away. Opposition maul, putting pressure and bring it to the ground, made it unplayable.
Yes, a very clear message sent by the DS8.
Get back.
Ananda now will be on notice that they will need to be on point if they are trying to outshove this
Ready?
DS pack.
Number 2, 5 meter into 5 meter.
Ananda College now.
Crouch.
The pride would have been hurt for their forwards.
Sit. Steady. 5 meter.
We want to make amends here in this scrum. There you go. Straight away, put in pressure. Reset, says the referee.
Again, scrum.
This is interesting that now a couple of scrums, Sudarshana, Ananda intent on putting pressure on the DS8, but they just got to keep in mind that they can just push 1.5 meters, isn't it? Anything more, they will be penalized. So
that's something, that's an interesting point that you make, Abdullah, that 1.5 meters you can push. So it's just the discipline that you need. Most of the schools try not to do it because these youngsters try to get carried away. But if you can be disciplined to that and put pressure, just like Ananda does, it really does limit the opportunities of the opposition as the D.S Senanayake College looking to get away from the red zone inside the 22 meters. Get De Silva to crash in. Charge down. Ananda will have the first Tamana Bank try. Coming through the brilliant work of a chaser who went to block the ball. 6 minutes of the game. Ananda gets a score. And the try scorer, they are yet to see his number. In the red scrum cap, did all the good work. Brilliant stuff from Ananda. First Tamana Bank try, straight away pressure on the visitors. Pramil, the try scorer for Ananda College.
Chamadita makes no mistake with the conversion. So what a start for Ananda. D.S Senanayake probably a bit casual in terms of clearing their lines. And this is just the team start that the home team would have wanted.
D.S Senanayake College guilty of, like you mentioned, being a little too casual and spending a little more time that they should inside their 22 meters. DS restart this time, opting to go deep. One bounce, easy pickings. And Ananda duly complies and clears. Still inside the 22 meters. So opportunity now for DS to straight away head back.
Yes, not the best of clearances. So D.S Senanayake with the opportunity. Lakmal with the throw in.
DS line out. Beautifully collected, and this time around DS will want to showcase they can do the shoving too. Seems like there was a DS player who lost the footing.
Number 1.
Sadev De Senanayake, Anand, the skipper that time, guilty of bringing the ball down illegally. Yet again, DS will not be shy to go to the corner because they know they have the upper hand when it comes to the ball.
Yes, so just about 20 meters away from the try line. Now it's the Ananda 8 who is really going to be tested in terms of their maul defense.
Yet again, ball goes to Ayushmanta. Ayushmanta with the clean collection. Walking towards the line is Lakmal. Yet again, advantage. Lakmal breaks with ball in hand. Advantage in favor of D.S Senanayake College. Quick ball from De Senanayake. De Silva. ThePapare, and here's the winger Kavishka, who stopped just outside the 5 meter line. De Senanayake, the big number 8, just meters away, but now it will be held up.
Advantage.
There was an advantage played by the referee. They will come back for the advantage and the penalty. But some very good defensive work by Ananda and having that good sense and understanding to bring them into the in goal and hold it up.
Yes, good defensive read, but also pretty impressive by D.S Senanayake as well offensively. Realized that they were going to make a bit difficult for them to make ground from the maul. So another opportunity here for D.S Senanayake.
D.S Senanayake College will be wanting to make sure that they hit their ranks. Keep an eye out on that number 6 who acts as the halfback, with the halfback dotting down. Set up by D.S Senanayake College. Now the legs moving. That this time though, the reason why the ball went down. Interesting call. Ball available, no hands because it was small. D.S had all the right to block that ball.
Last foot, get back.
D.S that time losing it forward. There will be a big sigh of relief for the lads from Ananda College who managed to hold on to that pressure that was coming from the DS8.
Yes, a bit unfortunate for DS, just losing the ball in contact. Have to say a missed opportunity here, so a chance for Ananda to clear their lines.
A little malfunction on the referee's watch. Checking with the two ARs how much a time has elapsed. 12 minutes on our clock.
Set call. Up and right ready. Crouch. Bind.
So big scrum here for
Sit.
Ananda
Steady.
in terms of clearing their lines.
Aryavansa with the feed. We'll get a number 8 break to try and ease. And the clearance doesn't find touch underneath. It is the DS first 5-8 Bandara going into the 22 meters now. Opportunity. Interesting there. Praveen Lakmal was hanging on the ball carrier, not supporting him really. DS getting their forwards to suck in the defense. Now they look to go out, but it'll be the number 13 who carries it forward, but held up again. Some brilliant work from the Anandians at that time again. There was no...
Held up.
There was
Held up.
no protest from ThePapare as well, who kind of knew that he didn't manage to touch down inside the try line. So Ananda breathing a big sigh of relief, another opportunity to try and get out of jail.
Get back. Behind the ball.
Well, how often do we see that, Sudarshana, in such close proximity to each other, where the defensive team manages to hold the ball up over their own try line. Brilliant work by the Ananda defensive unit. And you have to say D.S Senanayake will probably be a bit disappointed that they couldn't put those finishing touches. Seems that we have a problem with the match ball. So 13 minutes into the game, Ananda leading 7 points to nil.
Goal line drop out. Behind the ball.
A goal line drop out in favor of the Anandians, who will want to try and get away from their own try line. They've been in this space since the 6th minute where they managed to get that first score. Kicking deep. Here's D.S Senanayake College. Tathira decided to carry it forward. Here's Disanayake.
Get back, no hands, no hands, no hands.
Big carry by Mindun.
No hands, no hands.
No hands is the call from the referee. Disanayake again. Bandara. The big forwards. Chayatilaka carrying it forward. Bandara now goes to the line. Tathira to De Silva. De Silva still going, and Anandians
Hurry up, get back.
brave in defense. Good hands between Senura Pereira and Disanayake. But Anandians have been rampant in their defense, managing to push DS back to the 50-meter mark. Was that kick taken inside their own 50? No, says the referee. So Ananda with the defensive line out.
Yes, you'd have to say that was a moral victory for the Anandians, forcing D.S Senanayake to go to the boot. They just couldn't gain any headway in attack. So it's a throw-in for Ananda, right on the 22.
5 meter back, wait. 5 meter back tender, they got 5 meter athlete.
Ananda this time, no problem. Opting to run inside their own 22. Wanting to make sure that they take the direct route.
Forwards back.
Now Ranidu finds Bandara. DS looking to run through Jayalat.
Advantage. 2 side entry.
Side entry from
one side entry.
Ananda College. Penalty advantage in favor of D.S Senanayake College, who are looking for their first try. Demika. Ball ripped off. But number 11 of Ananda, we met Henuka, was the guilty party entering the ruck from the sides.
Yes, it's interesting that Ananda are matching D.S Senanayake lads physically. So we were talking before the game as well, Sudarshana. This game could very well be won up front. And so far that's proving to be the case. Another great opportunity here for the Dons.
Numbers here. 6 man.
Just about 15 meters away from the Ananda goal line.
Number 7 goes up, but pressure from Ananda.
Get back.
These forwards will have to now rally around each other. Disanayake tucking it in, trying to tackle that verse Ananda, changing direction. Tathira Pereira rather.
Number 7
on the short side, carries it for DS. Jayatilaka offloads to Lakmal. Good carry from the DS forwards. But pass to no man. Here's Lakmal. Lakmal still going. Getting us the start ahead of the skipper, Praveen Lakmal. Showcasing
Get back. මේ ලයින් එක හර ගන්න අරගෙන. Get back. Don't move.
Welcome back to the live action and apologies. Sincere apologies for the interruption due to a power outage here at Rajagiriya. Just in time for Ananda to take the lead 10 points to 7. While we were away, D.S Senanayake managed to get an equalizer in their favour. And Ananda returning the favour with the penalty to try to take the lead. ThePapare of D.S Senanayake College with the restart. Good high-hanging kick from Pereira. Pressure from the DS chases as well. Yes, Bumuddaka to Lakmal.
No hands.
Now D.S Senanayake, yet again the forwards.
Advantage over.
Mindinu. Change of direction. ThePapare breaks the first tackle, breaks the second, runs through the second. Need quick ball.
Play on.
D.S Senanayake met with the tackle. There is an opportunity to try and rip that ball away from that scrum half. Pereira to Lakmal. Lakmal gives it to his prop Geetma. DS now rallying around forwards, showcasing Dushal to D.S Senanayake. Beg your pardon, Bandara. And that's going to be a penalty in favour of Ananda College. The number 15 yet again. Then it's Samudita showcasing his brilliance. He has been wonderful with ball in hand and Resti Chakalai at that point as well.
Yes, brilliant work by the Ananda fullback. Getting his head there and securing the ball when his team was under immense pressure. So Ananda will be pretty relieved that they have managed to get away by negating the waves of attack that the DS threw at them.
D.S Senanayake College in attack looks really good, but it's the continuity that they're struggling with. The number 9, D.S Senanayake and Bandar not making those decisions quick enough to try and get it out. Ananda College now looking to build a couple of phases.
Okay.
Yet again, Chamudita puts ball to boot and making a mockery of that was the DS fullback. Now DS under pressure inside their 22. Ruck form, says the referee. DS scrambling. ThePapare puts ball to boot and the lads from D.S Senanayake College will be breathing a big sigh of relief that ThePapare was back there to save them.
Yes, the Dons did extremely well to get back and secure the ball under a lot of pressure. So throw in for the Ananda team.
Referee requesting that
right play. 10 meters back, 10 meters. Okay.
The both teams need to be inside the 5 meters. Beautifully set line out, equally well collected. Ananda now. Praveen Lakmal looked like he was in an offside position. So referee playing advantage in favour of Anandians. Now, De Silva, beg your pardon, Netsara. Putting ball to boot, but referee will come back to the penalty. Penalty advantage in favor of
Number 6.
Ananda. Number 6, Dushal Ayashmanta with the side entry.
Small ball, side entry. Put the side.
Ananda College.
So a big line out here for Ananda. An opportunity for them.
Wait. Right, 5 back.
Janita Pereira with the throw-in.
5. Back. Back. Huh? Oh, wait.
So 27 minutes into this game. Thus far, Sudarshan, you have to say, as expected, it's been a real forwards battle between both these schools.
I think that's where Ananda wants this game to be played at as well, Abdullah, because when you look at the backs, I think DS had a couple of steps in front of Ananda when it comes to the backs, with the likes of Tatira Pereira and also Kavinda Jayalatta in that number 11 jersey, the winger, and the second centre for D.S Senanayake College. 5-man line out call by Ananda College.
Play. Get back, 10 meter back.
Ananda will want to set this one up as well. Possibly the intended jumper is going to be Aloka. He doesn't manage to collect it cleanly, but the skipper, the Senanayake, getting in on the act to secure that ball. The DS forwards will have to do some hard work here, but equally well defended by the defense. Ananda using their big front rowers for the carries. That's a very, very good carry, earning over 4 meters. Slowly but surely inching closer to that line. Ananda College showing some patience, still keeping it around the forwards and reaffirming the fact that it's going to be a battle between the forwards in this game. Another carry by Ananda College.
Release, roll away. Feet taking the feet taking the.
Ananda forwards happy to do it time and time again. The halfback pointing at the try line and says, "Sir, this is where you need to end up, mate." 5 meters away now. Inching closer. Feet by feet. Ananda. Crowd gets behind now. The forwards. 12th face. Some incredible work, and here's a shove towards the line, and have they grounded it? No steal shot, says the referee. The defense needs to be on the line. When will they consider going to the back? We'll have to wait and see.
No hands.
On top of each other are the forwards from both teams. In DS have been wonderful in their defensive discipline. Loses it forward and straight away gets out of jail, DS.
Well, in the context of the game, Sudarshana, that's massive for DS, you'd have to say. Just cannot overemphasize that turnover for them. One more score on that occasion. The complexion of the game could have very well changed. But gutsy defense by the Dons on that occasion. Ananda probably overdoing the pick and go and probably taking a bit too much time to execute from ruck to ruck. Needed to be a bit more dynamic, not allow the DS forwards to settle.
Yet again, short man line out from Ananda College, who decide to run now. Dilshan with the carry. Now kick from the base from Randino. Little bit of a fumble, but Rasidu Bandara calling for mark. Big boot under that lad who puts ball to boot. Then it's Amadita returns the favour. But this time kicks it out on the full. Massive territorial game for Ananda, who gets back into the opposition half.
Yes.
D.S Senanayake College, who gets back into the Ananda half.
It's a rare mistake by the Ananda fullback. Generally very safe in terms of making the correct decision, but on that occasion the execution letting him down. So throw in for D.S Senanayake. Hooker Praveen Lakmal with the throw in.
Beautiful throw and equally well collected by Yarosh Bumuddaka. Now De Silva with the carry, the centre. Out to Vinu Jayatilaka. The prop for DS. Here's Tatira Pereira, danger man. In the corner, Kavishka managing to get away from the first tackler. Quick ball from Bandara. Advantage in favour of DS. Bogahavatta. Offside advantage yet again. Now Senu Pereira. Go DS, go. Rings here in Rajagiriya. Bandara with the carry. Jayatilaka to Bogahavatta.
No hands, no hands.
Tucks it in and makes it available at the back.
Get back, last footing.
Digging for it is D.S Senanayake. Here's Tatira Pereira, changes direction. Puts in a little dink. And well,
knock forward.
He knew the advantage was coming. I think that was a very good option. Abdullah, little roll of the dice to see whether we have any option.
Yes, and that's much better by DS as well. I think that's the way they've got to play this game. They've got to shift the points of contact from end to end, get this big Ananda forwards to move around. I don't think they can play their traditional pick and go and keep it at close quarters against Ananda, because you'll probably be playing into Ananda's hands.
Interesting call here. Referee did tell them there was only 1 minute remaining, and Ananda, DS looking to run, play on, says the referee. Jayala takes the ball in.
Advantage
for DS. Another advantage in favour of D.S Senanayake College, and that's going to be the second Amana Bank try coming through. Demika Mindinu of D.S Senanayake College just before 11th, getting 5 points on the board, 12 points to 10. DS in the lead with the conversion to come.
Yes, brilliant by D.S Senanayake. I thought the execution in those final few minutes was absolutely brilliant. As I mentioned, Sudarshan, they moved that Ananda forwards end to end, and eventually just managing to go over on the stroke of half time. The conversion is over. So absolutely brilliant by D.S Senanayake. So that's half time here at the Ananda grounds in Rajagiriya. After Ananda leading a majority of that half on the stroke of half time, D.S Senanayake scoring and converting as well to take a 14 points to 7 lead, 14 points to 10 lead at half time. So what we'll do is we'll go in for a commercial break, and we'll see you on the other side with the first half highlights as well as the second half action.
Creamy richness redefined. Smooth, soft, spreadable. Introducing Fondre with canola and sunflower oil.
Hey, shall we have a ramen? Yeah? Yes, now you can have Korean ramen anytime, anywhere. With newly introduced Maliban Snackers Korean Ramen Savory Biscuit. Grab a pack for just 550 rupees and get that spicy Korean ramen sensation while watching this match.
Now Rexona Sports Defense 72 hours order protection සමගින් පිරිමින් සඳහාමයි.
හරි. ඉන්ජෙක්ෂන් එක.
බයද? ඒවටත් බෙහෙත් අපි ළඟ තියෙනවා. ඉඳගන්න.
උස්වත්ත පවුලින් හඳුන්වා දෙන රස ඇබ්බැහිය චර්පි චිප්ස් රිදෙන්න දැනෙන රස
මේ තව ඉන්ජෙක්ෂන් එකක් ගහමුද?
සැරටම enjoy කරන්න party එකට go.
Night Go Pocket Perfume. Youth එකට go එකක්.
There is a rhythm to island life, where a walk is a dance, where there is work-life flexibility, where fun is serious, and where songs rise out of the sea. The unique and amazing facets of island living inspire us.
Bring that inspiration home. Lanka Tiles. Fine living. Redefined.
Park Avenue. Long-lasting fragrance. Unshakable confidence.
Big question, right? What if you didn't have to choose just one version of yourself? What if you could explore them all? In one universe, you're building the future. In another, you're saving the planet. Or leveling up in the business world. At ESU, every class, every opportunity unlocks a new version of yourself, so that you can discover the best one. Welcome to the Infinite You. Welcome to ESU.
දවසම ෆ්‍රෙෂ් වෙන්න. O3 Spirit and Freedom Perfumed Body Spray.
Keep sweating. Keep pushing the limits. Keep stepping up your game. Keep shining. Keep rising. No matter what your fitness goal is, we are always there by you, with you. Iodex. Get. Spray. Go.
Now Rexona Sports Defense 72 hours order protection සමගින් පිරිමින් සඳහාමයි.
කොහෙන් හරි කමන්නේ ෆොටෝ එක තිබ්බනම් මට මේ බිත්තිය කැත වහගන්න තිබ්බා.
චෞමරි අක්කා. බිත්තියට ස්විස් ටෙක් ස්කිම් කෝඩ් ගාලා ෆිනිෂ් කළා නම් ඔය ප්‍රශ්න මුකුත් නැහැ.
Swiss Tech Skim Coat finish එකට හොඳම කෙනා.
Creamy richness redefined. Smooth, soft, spreadable. Introducing Fondre with canola and sunflower oil. German engineered tires for Sri Lankan roads. Seat car radials. The road is yours.
Park Avenue. Long-lasting fragrance. Unshakable confidence.
හරි. ඉන්ජෙක්ෂන් එක.
බයද? ඒවටත් බෙහෙත් අපි ළඟ තියෙනවා. ඉඳගන්න.
උස්වත්ත පවුලින් හඳුන්වා දෙන රස ඇබ්බැහිය චර්පි චිප්ස් රිදෙන්න දැනෙන රස
මේ තව ඉන්ජෙක්ෂන් එකක් ගහමුද?
German engineered tires for Sri Lankan roads. Seat car radials. The road is yours.
නව රෙක්සෝනා ස්පෝර්ට්ස් ඩිෆෙන්ස් 72 hours order protection සමගින් පිරිමින් සඳහාමයි.
Creamy richness redefined. Smooth, soft, spreadable. Introducing Fondre with canola and sunflower oil.
Park Avenue, long-lasting fragrance, unshakable confidence.
එක පැත්තකින් වාගෙනදී තව පැත්තකින් මතුවෙනවා. මේ ටයිල් එක බෑ. දෙක තුනක් කැඩිලත් එක්ක. චොමරි අක්කා.
ජීවිත කාලය පුරාම අල්ලන් ඉන්න නම් ටයිල් අල්ලන්න ඕන ස්විස් ටෙක් ටයිල් ඇඩිසිව්.
ස්විස් ටෙක් ටයිල් ඇඩිසිව් අල්ලන්න හොඳම කෙනා. නව රෙක්සෝනා ස්පෝර්ට්ස් ඩිෆෙන්ස් 72 hours order protection සමගින් පිරිමින් සඳහාමයි.
German engineered tires for Sri Lankan roads. Seat car radials. The road is yours.
නව රෙක්සෝනා ස්පෝර්ට්ස් ඩිෆෙන්ස් 72 hours order protection සමගින් පිරිමින් සඳහාමයි.
Park Avenue, long-lasting fragrance, unshakable confidence.
Big question, right? What if you didn't have to choose just one version of yourself? What if you could explore them all? In one universe, you're building the future. In another, you're saving the planet. Or leveling up in the business world. At ESU, every class, every opportunity unlocks a new version of yourself so that you can discover the best one. Welcome to the Infinite You. Welcome to ESU.
Creamy richness redefined. Smooth, soft, spreadable. Introducing Fondre with canola and sunflower oil.
කොහෙන් හරි කමන්නේ ෆොටෝ එක තිබ්බනම් මට මේ බිත්තියේ කැත වහගන්න තිබ්බා.
චොමරි අක්කා.
පිටියට ස්විස් ටෙක් ස්කිම් කෝඩ් ගාලා ෆිනිෂ් කළා නම් ඔය ප්‍රශ්න මුකුත් නැහැ.
ස්විස් ටෙක් ස්කිම් කෝට් ෆිනිෂ් එකට හොඳම කෙනා.
Big question, right? What if you didn't have to choose just one version of yourself? What if you could explore them all? In one universe, you're building the future. In another, you're saving the planet. Or leveling up in the business world. At ESU, every class, every opportunity unlocks a new version of yourself so that you can discover the best one. Welcome to the Infinite You. Welcome to ESU.
That was summer refresh when the train got to go.
Night Go Pocket Perfume. Youth එකට go එකක්.
Love rugby.
Live rugby.
Prima Kotumi. Fun Tamari.
Welcome back to the live action from Rajagiriya grounds, Ananda College Rugby grounds here in Rajagiriya. We've had a thrilling first half, 14 points to 10 is how it ended, with the visitors going in front in the last few seconds of the game. Ananda College has been absolutely brilliant as well, who have put in a big shift. As we take a look at the first score, it came through Ananda College, Pramil chasing down a kick and touching down the first Amana Bank try. Ananda opening the scoring and did trouble D.S Senanayake with the touchdown. The conversion was good as well from Kodituaku. As we await and then D.S Senanayake College straight away replying with a try of their own, converted that as well, and then Ananda opting to go for a penalty, take a penalty. Their number 15, then it's Samudita, managed to put that across, and just before half time it was the DS Lock Demika Mindinu wearing the number 5 shirt that got DS in front, 12 points to 10, and the conversion coming through from their fullback Yasanda Ravindra. which brought D.S Senanayake College 14 points to 10.
Yes, it was a real battle of attrition between two forward packs, but you just have to sense, Sudarshan, in those last 5 minutes of that first half, where the D.S Senanayake just inadvertently came up with a formula on how they can get around this Ananda defense. They went end to end, spread the ball wide, stretched the Ananda defense out, and eventually managed to go over for that second try. So have D.S Senanayake just come up with a formula where they can get the better of this Ananda outfit. Ananda seem pretty intent on keeping it with their 8, not spreading it wide. There was an occasion in that first half where Ananda, after many rucks, came very close to the try line, but unfortunately knocked it on. So it'll be interesting to see how DS approach this second half. Will they try and play the game with a bit of width? Can't see Ananda changing their game too much. They will continue to use their forwards as much as they can. So both teams have entered the ground, and we're just about to start proceedings.
Ananda will be receiving the ball on the left side of your screen. Will be playing with the wind during the first half. It was D.S Senanayake College who had the wind behind them. Tenula Di Silva with the kickoff. Good high-hanging kick. Ananda safely underneath it. Ananda College will yet again call on its forwards to do some work around the fringes. DS fringe defense has been decent. They have been disciplined. Haven't given away.
First knock on, second knock on.
Haven't given away too many penalties around the fringes of the lot. That's something that has held them good, because as Ananda opting to use majority of their forwards, if DS weren't disciplined in their defensive effort, they would have been under a lot of pressure.
Yeah, absolutely, and I think that's something which they would have worked on in the lead up to this game as well. It was pretty evident the way how Ananda were going to approach this game, so your fringe defense would need to have been on point, and it's something which no doubt D.S Senanayake would have looked at closely. And so far, I have to say that they have executed extremely well in that area.
Ready? Crouch. Bind. Sit. Steady. Steady.
On the ball. Will they look to run this? And Ananda this time looking to try to spread, opts to kick from the middle. That's a decent kick, which really hassled the man at the back from D.S Senanayake College, touching that ball and going into touch. So massive territorial game for the lads from Maradana. And the college will want to make sure that they build from here on. Semal Vimalasuriya with the throw. Goes to number 2. No contest from D.S Senanayake College. Ananda setting it up. The ball goes down, and referee says it didn't go anywhere, so scrum in favor of Ananda College.
It's an interesting call there, you'd have to say. Thought DS did well to legally stall that maul and make the ball unavailable, but I think eventually the correct decision has been made. So it's DS Senanayake's put in.
It was the AR Jivaka who assisted the referee. Setting up balls are going to be a little bit tricky here, especially given the fact that there is a very muddy underfoot conditions at the grounds. Moral victory for the DS forwards.
Yes, probably Ananda a bit over-eager, trying to exert their dominance and being penalized. So it's where a little bit of composure will need to come in, isn't it, Sudarshana? Yet new to this A division environment. Have to keep your wits about you.
D.S Senanayake College now with an opportunity just on the 40-meter mark. Praveen Lakmal has been impressive, stepping into the shoes of their skipper.
Play on, back ball. Play on.
And of that ball from Ananda College, so advantage in favor of the lads from D.S Senanayake. Big carry by Senu Pereira. Now to Bandara, who puts ball to boot. Advantage over is the call, collected by Jayalat. Big tackle on him from the Ananda defender. Bandara, Lakmal manages to get away from the tackle. Now inside the 22 meters. Here's the big man, Bogavatta, onto the lock. Loses it forward. Good defensive work from Ananda. The fullback that time trying to run around, was cramped for space. Has been bundled into touch. First knock on advantage, so that will be a scrum in favor of Ananda College.
It's a bit unfortunate for DS. Thought they made the correct options, but just knocking the ball in contact at the wrong time. But it's pretty clear, isn't it, Sudarshana, how D.S Senanayake will want to approach this game in the second half. They will need to move the ball around a bit, slightly making them move away from their conventional style of play.
Going to be a very important scrum here for Ananda College. They will have to try and measure the aggression. Now looking to go wide. And that's a decent exit from Ananda College, bringing play close to the 50-meter mark. Had to go across the ground, but doing a decent job at that.
Yes, very well exited, you'd have to say, when under a lot of pressure. So, play almost near the halfway mark.
නෑ gap close මොකද්ද captain gap close කරේ නෑ right ඔයා inform දෙන්න බා බොරු ඒවා back way ඔයාට කතා කරන්න දෙන්නේ නැහැ ඊළඟේ
Rasidu Bandara, the standing captain, trying to get in on referees here. Gets a telling off from the referee. There is no problem with closing the gap, says the referee.
Right, play.
A very well won line out from D.S Senanayake. Here's the ball. De Silva, Thenula De Silva. Play on was the call from referee. Here's Bandara. Shows and goes. Bandara still growing. One man to beat. Bandara to the corner. And did they manage to touch that ball, or did they go into the deadline? Referees will converse.
No. Not grounding.
No grounding, no try for DS. Brilliant work from Ananda College. How did that happen? Because all he had to do was slide on to that in goal, but Rasidu Bandara doing it a little way too much. Take a look at this. Had one man to beat. Now crosses the line. All he had to do was fall. But brilliant tackle yet again. Absolutely terrific stuff from Derek Samudita. Had a lot of work to do. The fullback from Ananda has been absolutely impressive.
Yes, just the effort you have to give it to him, isn't it, Sudarshan? Never let it go. And you remember you're talking about the in-goal area just being so small, and on that occasion definitely benefited the Anandians, but take nothing away from the Ananda fullback. What a brilliant defensive effort after a brilliant run by Bandara. Seemed that he was going to touch down for all money, but Chamudita definitely had other ideas.
There was another man who was running in support as well for Bandara. If he had cut back inside, that was, I believe, Kushan Kavishka. If he had cut back inside, there was space on the open side. A little tending to for then Chamudita, who really did save 5 points for sure for Ananda College, and that save could prove very, very crucial to the complexion of the game. Chamudita with the goal line dropout. 10-14 is the score. Through the middle, Pereira to Lakmal. Lakmal takes the direct route and spills the ball. It's going to be a loss forward in favour of Ananda College. Errors creeping into the game of the land. This is going to be a factor, especially given that there are very wet and soggy underfoot conditions.
Yes, and also I think both forward packs have definitely have their strength levels and endurance tested. Been some big heavy collisions in this game. So it'll be interesting to see as we approach the final 15 to 20 minutes how the coaches, whether they have a bench to bring on.
Advantage in favour of Ananda College, who will put the ball to boot. Randinu.
Number 8 not binding.
Number 8 that time, Senu Perela from D.S Senanayake College, the guilty party.
Number 4 not binding.
Releasing their bind a little too early in that scrum, so easy passage out for Ananda College, and Chamudita will be called on to get Ananda forward. And that's a touch kick and a half from this impressive young lad in that number 15 jersey for Ananda College, bringing play up to that 40-meter mark of the opposition half.
Number 1, 9, 15.
It's good touch finder. Ananda back in DS half. Just got to see, Sudarshan, whether the Anandians have another bow to their game in terms of their three-quarter line.
Right, what out? Time on.
Probably will learn soon enough that you just cannot completely play with 8 men. Got to vary your attack. If not,
10 meters.
the opposition will read you out.
Advantage in favour of Ananda College. Again, Chamudita putting ball to boot. Advantage over and losing it inside the 22 meters. Play on, says the referee, as it was knocked back. DS under pressure. Couple of times under the high balls, they've succumbed to that pressure.
Go ahead.
Ananda digging for that ball. Looked like they had all the right to the ball.
Roll away.
Referee though asking for a tackler to roll away, so they have a penalty coming in their favour.
Advantage. Number 3 not rolling.
Number 3.
Get back. 10 meters back.
Banuka Dilshan not rolling away, paving way for that penalty.
Mark it.
So Tatira Pereira will look to drive play further up. It's been a good positive start by Anand in this second half. Pereira takes place to the halfway mark. Interesting to see what D.S Senanayake will do from here on. They definitely have some good backs in their arsenal that they could use. We saw earlier what Rasidu Bandara could do, and we know about Tatira Pereira as well.
3 changes for D.S Senanayake College, who give it out. Now Tatira out, sending the ball out wide and dropping it cold was Kavindu Jayalat.
First knock, second knock.
It's not going to be ideal. That would have taken a lot out of the men who had come on to the field as well.
It's a bit unfortunate. I think it was Kavindu Jayalat who dropped the ball, but I think that's the way DS need to play this game from here on. Thought they created the overlap. Unfortunately, Jayalat knocking the ball on.
Ready. Crouch. Bye.
Ananda back line forming real flat, Abdullah, so you can expect a kick coming from here with Chamudita as the first receiver. Hits the ball up. Pressure. Loses the ball back, D.S Senanayake, and this is going to be how Ananda operates, because they've recognized that there is pressure every time ball goes up for D.S Senanayake.
Well, that's the second time Ananda have tried the up and under. They probably understand these conditions extremely well. Probably feel that in this second half, with the high ball, the wind, and probably the sun setting on that one side, coming directly into the opposition's eye line, can cause a bit of problem. So interesting tactic by Ananda, winning the penalty as a result of that up and under, and the man who executed that kick from hand will now try and narrow this lead through the tee.
50th minute on our clock, and Chamudita has no problem getting 3 points.
Ananda, number 3, number 4.
So just 1 point in this game.
Number 4. 3, 4.
Ananda narrowing that lead. Still got about 20 minutes to go. So a lot of rugby to be played.
Wait. Time off. Change it.
D.S Senanayake College 13-14 is the score.
Wait.
1 point lead to the Dons.
Time on.
But the newcomers in the top division really putting in a big shift here. And not the restart doctor ordered for D.S Senanayake College. Ananda getting a centre field scrum possession at the 50-meter mark.
Pressure getting in the way of D.S Senanayake executing. Scrum right on centre field.
Ready.
So Arya Vansa with the feed.
Bye. Sit. Steady.
There are a couple of new men in that front row from both the sides. I thought Arya Vansa was lucky to get away with that feed in. Yet again, putting the ball high up. This time, no problem with the collection with the new man who's come on to the field. Samara Singha. Yes. Trying to attack the corners. Isolated that time. Support arrives and referee playing advantage. Lost forward by D.S Senanayake College. So Ananda putting up all, making sure that they put in the shift. Whereas yet again coming to Jayalat, who lost the ball forward.
Ready, hurry up.
So once again, Ananda using that high up and under to good effect.
Up.
That occasion, D.S Senanayake did manage to collect it cleanly.
Sit. Steady.
Samara Singha.
Hold. Not in.
Ball not going through the tunnel, so we'll have a reset.
Ari wants need to be very, very careful because Abdullah the feed, he turns his entire body. He needs to try and sell it to the referee that is impartial in feeding that. Take a look at that.
Well, he also is feeding it from not the hooker's favorable side as well. We'll get back to that. Once again, Chamudita using the up and under. Once again, D.S Senanayake fumbling under a huge amount of pressure. Have Ananda been able to turn it over?
It's a very good counter from Ananda College. Can they dig out the ball? No. D.S managing to come away with it. Kick and chase, putting the ball up is going to be the mantra for Ananda College. Good defensive work on Bogahawat. Pereira's clearance only advances them about 7 meters, so line out in favor of Ananda College.
It's pretty difficult to clear from your in-goal area, isn't it, Sudarshana? It's a very narrow, small area, so in that context, you have to say Tatira Pereira did extremely well under immense pressure, but now Ananda with an opportunity.
Tantirige has come onto the field for Ananda College in that number 32 jersey.
Number 9, 2 meter.
Ananda with a good line out. Quick ball out for Ananda College and Sonic Pereira breaks off. The forwards will be called on to do some work for Ananda. Pick and go with the latch. The fourth phase for Ananda College. How long will they do it? Now the fringers giving way, and that's the big Tantirige for Ananda carrying it forward. Now inside the 5 meters, Ananda. Crowds getting behind them. The halfback screaming for the forwards, and that's an Amana Bank try. Coming away with that is the skipper D.S Senanayake gets the try that gets the lead for Ananda College. Amana Bank try for Ananda, and they are in front.
Absolutely brilliant, and the main difference between that phase of play and from what we saw in the first half was the speed of the pick and goes. They didn't let the DS defense settle. It was done at much greater pace, which always kept DS on the back foot. So that was much better by Ananda, and as a result, they have taken a 4-point lead with the conversion to come. And it's a reliable fullback, Chamudita, with the conversion attempt. And probably a bit too casual on that occasion. The conversion strikes the upright, so interesting to see how crucial that could be at the end of the game, but brilliant work by the Ananda forwards.
18 points to 14, Ananda College getting their forwards to do all the hard work. And the fact that DS are vulnerable at the back with the high ball has been studied. This time Chamudita not managing to collect it. Number 7 of D.S Senanayake College, Bumuddaka, guilty of being in an offside position. Quickly taken by Ananda College. DS still doesn't know that it has been taken. They were expecting them to try and kick that one out. Now Ananda looking to run. Very seldom have we seen the Ananda backline in motion. That was a difficult pass to collect onto the bootlaces of the man who was trying to collect that. Got to feel for Netuka Vijayavardhana because that was brushing the grass.
Yes, and it was all very static from the Ananda threes, wasn't it, Sudarshana? There's not much go forward ball for them to work with, so Ananda will probably need to stick with what their strength is. It's the game plan that has worked for them well thus far.
New man in Vikramasinghe for D.S Senanayake College. Gives it out to Samarasinghe. DS now looking to try and speed the game up. Samarasinghe has come on to that number 10 spot, pushing Rasidu Bandara to full back. The forwards from DS advancing defense has brought the attack behind the 40-meter mark. Here's Tatira Pereira, the danger man, out to Senra Pereira. Samarasinghe in the corner. Has Kavidu Jayalat. Kavidu Jayalat gets away from the first one and yet again drops the ball. Opportunity now for Ananda to counter. Bandara yet again on a run from D.S Senanayake College. Both teams, Praveen Lakmal has been absolutely impressive for me, but this time loses the ball forward, so opportunity for Ananda to breathe easily. D.S Senanayake College fans now becoming a little anxious here.
There's a bit of helter-skelter on both teams in the last 5 minutes or so. And the two seem to be getting a bit carried away, isn't it, with the enthusiasm shown by their crowd. Probably need to just control the game a bit more in terms of with whom they want to play the game. It's interesting this second half, Sudarshana, how Ananda have used that up and under through Dinet Chamudita. It has worked for them on a couple of occasions.
Seems like there are some people who have encroached the playing field that needs to be cleared out. Some Ananda officials working hard to try and get them out.
Change Ajita. Change okay.
Seems like another change has been made from the DS camp. Kumara comes in, the number 23 jersey. I believe in place of Kavidu Jayalat, who's had a horror day, 3 lost forwards.
Steady. Don't push.
Arya Vansa with the feed.
Stop.
And stopped was the call from the referee, and DS had to stop. Quickly taken. Not 10 meters there. So referee turning it around. Quickly taken now by D.S Senanayake. Tennoke says the referee. DS now looking for a way to try and get the lead back. Need a try. 5 points. Here's Praveen Lakmal isolated now. Support arrives. Pereira, Samarasinghe, Bandara to the new man on the field, Kumara. Kumara isolated. The jackler on that ball. That's going to be a penalty any day of the week. Beautiful work from the Ananda defender, and that again, yet again it was Dinet Chamudita. This lad is absolutely impressive.
Well, how often do you see a fullback getting turnovers in numbers in a game? Absolutely brilliant by Dinet Chamudita. Brilliant technique as well, Sudarshana. Not very often will you see a player in the number 15 jersey executing at breakdown time the way he has. He's definitely saved the blushes of the Anandians on at least 3 occasions in this game.
I also like the fact that some of these young lads from Ananda College, whenever they have a break, they will quickly gather and take those big breaths in. That's getting them that composure back and to try and refocus Abdullah, which is very good to see. DS, on the other hand, I thought are guilty of not being patient enough. They do have that. Have that firepower in the back line, but they need to try and earn the right to go wide, which they haven't done. They do have a very good set of forwards as well, but they haven't used the likes of Tatira Pereira and also Tenula de Silva to good effect, DS.
Yes, and the couple of occasions they have done that, they've definitely been impressive, isn't it? But it's just not happened regularly enough. Another brilliant touch fight by the Ananda fullback.
Ananda College managing to get that ball, but not straight is the call from the referee. Kudos to D.S Senanayake College, because they managed to make sure that they put a jumper up. Otherwise, they wouldn't have that call in favor of them.
So well into the final 10 minutes of this game. 18 points to 14 in favor of the hosts, but still a lot of rugby to be played. Vikramasinghe with the feed in.
Set. Steady, steady.
Good pressure coming in from Ananda College. Here's Vikramasinghe to Samarasinghe. Tatira. Bandara joins the line. Bandara looking to offload. Beautiful offload from Bandara. Finds Kushan Kavishka. Now DS looking to play that expansive game, recognizing that they can stretch this Ananda defense if they play wide. Good carry through the fringes inside the 22. DS needs 5 points to go 1 point ahead. But the referee spotting that an Ananda player looking a little disoriented. Wants to check that out. Okay. 7 minutes on our clock, but the referee did say that there was 26 minutes on his clock in the second half.
Yes, there have been quite a few injury stoppages as well. So it's like there'll be about 9 minutes according to the referee's clock. So there was a penalty advantage for D.S Senanayake, which they have duly put into touch.
Entire Ananda defensive line was offside.
6 man.
So opportunity now for D.S Senanayake College to strike back. 18-14. Ananda in the lead. The host looking for that back-to-back win. Pressure on air from Ananda, but DS still coming away with possession. Looking to attack the close fringes and have lost it forward. This is not ideal for the Dons, but the Maroon Army are jubilant.
Yes, that's again a good pressure at line-out time by the Anandians, depriving DS of clean ball. In these situations, it's absolutely important to get your set pieces right. Position, especially for Ananda, who rather D.S Senanayake, who are chasing this game, is going to be crucial. Ananda, on their part, will just want to play the territory game and manage this final few minutes.
Ananda will be looking for Dinesh Chamadita to try and kick this one as deep as is possible. Here's a new man in from DS, looking to attack the corners. Rasidu Bandara still going. Had one man to beat Bandara. Now on to the open side. The big man called to service Vibuja. Out goes to De Silva. De Silva in the corner. Referee will have a word with the assistant.
Line out touch
The try has been awarded to D.S Senanayake College, and with that score they will go 1 point up, 18 points to 19. Amana Bank try in the corner. Brilliant run by Rasidu Bandara, who started it off, and then it was Tenula De Silva in the corner. Take a look at those forwards really coming out. Tenula De Silva going to the corner. Yes, absolutely no problem. The foot didn't go to touch. Tenula De Silva touching down for D.S Senanayake College.
Yeah, it was brilliant to see two front row forwards linking up, isn't it? Boga Hawata and Venusha passing the ball, and conversion is not successful. So now going into the final few minutes, it's just a 1 point game. D.S Senanayake just ahead. What a game it's been here, Sudarshana. Both teams throwing everything at it. And have D.S Senanayake just found the recipe to unlock this tight Ananda defense. Seemed to be a bit vulnerable out wide.
Ananda will be banking on their power to try and hit back. Will want DS's laps under the high ball to come back. 18-19. Ananda has that losing bonus point if the score remains the same. DS does not have a bonus point because there are only 2 tries scored. Production team asking us for the player of the match, which we cannot decide because it's a little too close. Did he drop the game? Anand the winger. Vimat Henuka. Did he drop the game?
Number 8, number 7 off.
We will have to wait and see. Then it's Samudita having a word with him as well.
Number 7.
Yes, pressure does funny things to people. On that occasion, the Ananda left wing just spilling the ball when not under much pressure. So a reprieve for the D.S Senanayake lads. As far as D.S Senanayake is concerned, Sudarshan, they just need to play the territorial game, isn't it? Try and play the game in Ananda's half as far as possible.
5 minutes to go is the call from the referee.
Number 4.
Has 5 minutes to go, although we have 66:49 on our clock. It's the referee's clock that matter. Ananda will be hoping that they can try and get another score within this 5 minutes. DS, on the other hand, will want to try and play as much rugby as they possibly can on the opposite end of the field, because every time they've gone to the opposite for the Abdullah, they've come back with points. So that's something that they will want to do. As we see their skipper Vikramasinghe coming onto the field in the number 16 jersey.
set. Right, good. Steady.
Some pressure from Ananda. Here's Samarasinghe to ThePapare. Good defensive work. Kamidu, beg your pardon, Keshan Kavishka. The far corner for DS. ThePapare to the forwards. Skipper Vikramasinghe goes to ground. Tackler had to roll away for Ananda to try and contest for that ball. So penalty in favour of D.S Senanayake College, taken quickly by ThePapare. Samarasinghe, big tackle on him. So scrum in favour of Ananda.
It's an interesting choice by D.S Senanayake. I'm not sure why they'd want to take those quick taps in situations like this. They got a penalty. They've just got to try and slow the game down now. They're in the lead. Just get back into Ananda's 25 and try and spend as much time there. Not quite sure what the thinking was there in terms of taking that quick tap.
100% Abdul, especially given the fact that the opposition had retrieved 10 meters. So opportunity now for Ananda. What will they do? They go back to that tried and tested kicking strategy of Chamudita putting it up. This time though they opt to go wide. Here's Ananda cutting back inside. Good defensive work from DS. Arya Vansa momentarily forgot that he was the halfback.
Number 12.
Ananda forwards coming on to the ball but slightly isolated.
Tackle, assist, release.
Arya Vansa looking for options. The skipper using his forwards, inching closer to the halfway mark. Ananda need to keep ball in hand and also make sure that they are not isolated when they go into contact, because DS just like that are looking to try and counter. Penalty in favour of the Dons.
Brilliant counter ruck by the D.S Senanayake forwards under pressure. Just shows the importance of having a more rounded game when under pressure. Ananda now trying to run the ball, but you just sense that they don't have the backs in the arsenal to do that. And Rasindu Bandara will just send play into touch, just manage this final few minutes of the game.
Five meter.
This is going to be a tense finish here. D.S Senanayake College with a 1 point lead. Ananda deep down in their own half. Abdullah, we need to try and discuss about who the Swiss Tech perfect player of the match is going to be. But we have more important task of call in the final minutes of this game. DS setting it up, looking strong. Ananda with a counter shove, trying to bring them down. No problem, says the referee. Ball available at the back. Lakmal to Mihidun.
Get back.
DS happy to slow things down. Remember, they have the 1 point advantage just outside the 22 meters.
Get back, number 10.
This is really good by D.S Senanayake, keeping hold of position, and they're also running the clock down in the process.
Playing it close to each other, DS. Now goes a little wide. Skipper Vikramasinghe breaking the tackles. Attacking the fringes. Forwards now getting in on their act. Ananda will need to make sure that they don't give any penalties here, because DS will be very happy to knock one over, take a little bit more time. Crashing to that ball was Big Pereira. And the tackler needed to roll away. There comes the penalty for DS Senanayake College, and this could be curtains for Ananda. DS with a free hand now. Samarasinghe, Bandara ThePapare goes straight up. Still with advantage, DS. Penalty coming for all money. Final few minutes of the game. No advantage, so they'll go back to the penalty. Quickly taken yet again. Not 10 meters is the call from the referee. Boga Hawatta was the man who quickly took it. DS crowd gets behind their players. Here's Pereira. Pereira looking to run straight. Pereira still going inside the 5 meters.
Holding on. Again, number 34.
Holding on is the call, and the number 34 from Ananda College. Kuruppu
Captain
is the culprit.
Captain.
Well, it's been brilliant game management by D.S Senanayake to a certain extent until they win the penalty. Not quite sure why they would want to take the quick tap. But other than that, the way they have controlled this final 3 minutes or so has been really good. See whether Sena Council prevails. Yes, it has. Rasindu Bandara
pointing at the post and wanting to take the 3 points. Abdullah, we need to try and discuss about Swiss Tech player of the match. I think one player who has really put his hand up is Leonard Samudita from Ananda College, but currently they are 1 point down. For D.S Senanayake College, the man who's taking that kick, ThePapare, has been good as well, but if DS are going to end up as the victors, I think I'm going to side with Rasindu Bandara, who has been in that number 10 jersey, who has been very influential for DS Senanayake College. Almost scored a try, created that second try.
Yes.
Oh, hits the uprights, but goes through, and DS win the game. 23 points to 18. But Ananda College, for their troubles, will have a losing bonus point.
Yes, well, D.S Senanayake will be pretty relieved with this win. But take nothing away from Ananda. What a performance they have put in. Newcomers to the top division. Threw everything at this D.S Senanayake outfit, but eventually just the experience of A Division rugby, you'd have to say, holding DS ahead. The way they controlled the game in those final 5 minutes, where they just kept it tight and just ran the clock down, was really professional by the DS Senanayake team. But overall, what a wonderful game we witnessed today. 22 points to 18. It's been a real battle between two forwards. And eventually, DS Senanayake, probably just the fact that they had the better set of 3 quarters, proved to be the difference between the both teams.
Absolutely, Abdullah. I think the forwards managing to front up to the battle from both the sides. But the backs from the DS Senanayake College showcasing their superiority, because it was De Silva's try, Amana Bank try in that second half, which made the difference between the two teams. And also ThePapare's runs, and also the Swiss Tech player of the match for this game, Rasindu Bandara, who managed to get that go-forward goal for DS Senanayake College. As we take a look at the highlights from the second half. Ananda started off their scoring with a penalty through Chamudita, and getting a try through the skipper Sadev Dasanayake. But this score by Tenulu De Silva in the corner, making the difference. And in that final moments of the game, penalty coming through ThePapare, which hit the uprights, making it comfortable for DS Senanayake College.
Yes, eventually DS Senanayake will be pretty relieved the fact that they managed to get the W next to their name, but take nothing away from Ananda College. As we have a look at the key stats, 3 tries to 2 in favor of Ananda, 2 conversions being made from those 3 tries, while Ananda just converting 1. Anandians putting over a couple of penalties through Dinet Chamudita to D.S Senanayake's sole penalty right at the very end, courtesy of Tatira Pereira. And our perfect player of the match, the Swiss Tech perfect player of the match, Rasidu Bandara, the D.S Senanayake fly half.
Well, with that we come to the next week's fixtures. Next week, week 4 of the Dialog Schools Rugby League first round. First game will be D.S Senanayake College taking on Science College. That's at Havelock Park. And also on Friday, we have Sumangalam taking on Thurston, which will be played up at the Bogambara Stadium. Also in Kandy will be Dharmaraja College taking on St. Thomas's at Nithawela, with Zahira, and then Zahira College taking on Isipatana. That's going to be on Saturday at Zahira College grounds. St. Joseph's will be hosting Trinity College, will be travelling down to Colombo 2 weeks on the trot. That's here in FC, with the Antonians hosting Ananda College up at Nithawela on Saturday. Also on Saturday will be Wesley taking on St. Peter's at Havelock Park, which is going to be a very, very interesting one, and could be the match of that group. Royal taking on Vidyartha, that's at Royal Complex, and Kingswood College hosting Mahanama at Bogambara Stadium, which is going to be an eventful week for in the Schools Rugby League. With that, we've come to the close of the broadcast from Ananda College Rugby Grounds here at Rajagiriya. From myself, Sudarshan Paris, Abdullah Yusuf, and also the Papare.com production and the technical crew, it's goodbye for this week. Until next week, stay safe.
Stand by for opener.
Sri Lanka's #1 sports channel, ThePapare.
3, 2, 1, roll off.
This is Sri Lankaවේ අංකික ක්‍රීඩා නාලිකාව ThePapare සමග.
Welcome back to ThePapare.
Welcome to the live broadcast on ThePapare.
Good luck, guys. Good luck, everyone.
The Papare, Sri Lanka's #1 television sports channel.
Creamy richness redefined. Smooth, soft, spreadable. Introducing Fondre with canola and sunflower oil.
එක පැත්තකින් වාගෙනදී තව පැත්තකින් මතුවෙනවා. මේ ටයිල් එක බෑ. දෙක තුනක් කැඩිලත් එක්ක.
චොමරි අක්කා. ජීවිත කාලය පුරාම අල්ලන් ඉන්න නම් ටයිල් අල්ලන්න ඕන ස්විස් ටෙක් ටයිල් ඇඩිසිව්.
ස්විස් ටෙක් ටයිල් ඇඩිසිව් අල්ලන්න හොඳම කෙනා.
Park Avenue, long-lasting fragrance, unshakable confidence. Park Avenue, long-lasting fragrance, unshakable confidence.
Keep sweating. Keep pushing the limits. Keep stepping up your game. Keep shining. Keep rising. No matter what your fitness goal is, we are always there by you, with you. Iodex, get, spray, go.
නව රෙක්සෝනා ස්පෝර්ට්ස් ඩිෆෙන්ස් 72 hours order protection සමගින් පිරිමින් සඳහාමයි.
එක පැත්තකින් වාගෙනදී තව පැත්තකින් මතුවෙනවා. මේ ටයිල් එක බෑ. දෙක තුනක් කැඩිලත් එක්ක.
චොමරි අක්කා. ජීවිත කාලය පුරාම අල්ලන් ඉන්න නම් ටයිල් අල්ලන්න ඕන ස්විස් ටෙක් ටයිල් ඇඩිසිව්.
ස්විස් ටෙක් ටයිල් ඇඩිසිව් අල්ලන්න හොඳම කෙනා.
Park Avenue, long-lasting fragrance, unshakable confidence.
ඉන්ජෙක්ෂන් එක.
බයද? ඒවටත් බෙහෙත් අපි ළඟ තියෙනවා. ඉඳගන්න.
උස්වත්ත පවුලින් හඳුන්වා දෙන රස ඇබ්බැහිය චර්පි චිප්ස් රිදෙන්න දැනෙන රස.
තව ඉන්ජෙක්ෂන් එකක් ගහමුද?
Our mountains are majestic. They can be life-giving. Some are even sacred, and their heights bear marks of our heritage. Our mountains elevate us. To us, they are ever inspiring.
Bring that inspiration home. Lanka Tiles. Fine living. Redefined.
Love rugby.
Live rugby.
Prima Kotumi. Fun Tamari.
Saratama enjoy karanga party ekata go.
Night Go Pocket Perfume. Youth ekata go ekak.
Maliban lemon puff puff. Lemon puff. Maliban lemon puff. Hamasitakma pipide. Rasa lemon rasa ye. Jeevithayama mihirai. Maliban lemon puff puff. Lemon puff. Maliban lemon puff. Maliban lemon puff. Chilven lemon. නව රෙක්සෝනා ස්පෝර්ට්ස් ඩිෆෙන්ස් 72 hours order protection සමගින් පිරිමින් සඳහාමයි.
German engineered tires for Sri Lankan roads. Seat car radials. The road is yours.
නව රෙක්සෝනා ස්පෝර්ට්ස් ඩිෆෙන්ස් 72 hours order protection සමගින් පිරිමින් සඳහාමයි.
Park Avenue, long-lasting fragrance, unshakable confidence.
නව රෙක්සෝනා ස්පෝර්ට්ස් ඩිෆෙන්ස් 72 hours order protection සමගින් පිරිමින් සඳහාමයි.
German engineered tires for Sri Lankan roads. Seat car radials. The road is yours.
කොහෙන් හරි කමන්නේ ෆොටෝ එක තිබ්බනම් මට මේ බිත්තිය කැත වහගන්න තිබ්බා.
චමරි අක්කා.
පිත්තියට ස්විස්ටෙක් ස්කිම් කෝඩ් ගාලා ෆිනිෂ් කළා නම් ඔය ප්‍රශ්න මුකුත් නැහැ.
ස්විස්ටෙක් ස්කිම් කෝට් ෆිනිෂ් එකට හොඳම කෙනා.
හරි. ඉන්ජෙක්ෂන් එක.
බයද? ඒවටත් බෙහෙත් අපි ළඟ තියෙනවා. ඉඳගන්න.
උස්වත්ත පවුලින් හඳුන්වා දෙන රස ඇබ්බැහිය චර්පි චිප්ස් රිදෙන්න දැනෙන රස.
තව ඉන්ජෙක්ෂන් එකක් ගහමුද?
Park Avenue, long-lasting fragrance, unshakable confidence.
වතුරත් ලීක් වෙලා. ස්ලැබ් එකත් ඉවරයි. බලන්නකෝ දැන් සාලේ කැත. චමරි.
ස්විස්ටෙක් ඇක්වාෂීල් 2K waterproof දැම්මා නම් වතුර කාන්දු වෙන්නෙත් නැහැ. හිතටත් නිදහස්.
ස්විස්ටෙක් ඇක්වාෂීල් 2K waterproofer සීල් කරන්න හොඳම කෙනා.
නව රෙක්සෝනා ස්පෝර්ට්ස් ඩිෆෙන්ස් 72 hours order protection සමගින් පිරිමින් සදාමයි.
Follow your dreams, achieve your goals. With every step, let your story unfold. In this world you will shine. Just believe it's your time. Sky is the ultimate limit. Never can you stop any day.
Chase your dream career with eSoft Metro Campus.
That was summer refresh when the train gonna go.
At night go, pocket perfume. Youth එකට go එකක්.
දවසම ෆ්‍රෙෂ් වෙන්න. O3 Spirit and Freedom perfumed body spray.
The road is yours.
German-engineered tires for Sri Lankan roads. Seat car radials. The road is yours.
නව රෙක්සෝනා ස්පෝර්ට්ස් ඩිෆෙන්ස් 72 hours order protection සමගින් පිරිමින් සදාමයි. Boss, you're the one who lifted this company to where it is today, ne? Your work is so well organized and your capability really shines through it.
While you're working hard to earn your yearly bonus, save money with Commercial Bank's Power Bonus. Open an account with just 5,000 rupees and earn bonus interest every 3 months straight.
Hi, I'm Navin Marasinghe. I'm here to wish you all the very best for the School Rugby League. So make sure to have fun and reach your potential. Enjoy.
හරි. ඉන්ජෙක්ෂන් එක.
බයද? ඒවටත් බෙහෙත් අපි ළඟ තියෙනවා. ඉඳගන්න.
උස්වත්ත පවුලින් හඳුන්වා දෙන රස ඇබ්බැහිය චර්පි චිප්ස් රිදෙන්න දැනෙන රස.
තව ඉන්ජෙක්ෂන් එකක් ගහමුද?
Park Avenue, long-lasting fragrance, unshakable confidence.
Love rugby.
Live rugby.
Prima Kotumi. Fun tamari.
Muscle Guard Herbal Cream. A herbal cream for rapid relief and complete healing from muscle and joint ailments. Experience rapid relief. A trusted product from Link Natural.
Love rugby.
Live rugby.
Prima Kotumi. Fun tamari.
Park Avenue, long-lasting fragrance, unshakable confidence.
Ah, boss, I got you some homemade milk toffee. Shall I bring it now? You know, no matter what others say, you are really important to us. I have never seen anyone care about the company as much as you do.
While you're working hard to earn your yearly bonus, Save money with Commercial Bank's Power Bonus. Open an account with just 5,000 rupees and earn bonus interest every 3 months straight.
නව රෙක්සෝනා ස්පෝර්ට්ස් ඩිෆෙන්ස් 72 hours order protection සමගින් පිරිමින් සඳහාමයි.
වතුරත් ලීක් වෙලා. ස්ලැබ් එකත් ඉවරයි. බලන්නකො දැන් සාලේ කැත. චමරි.
ස්විස්ටෙක් ඇක්වාෂීල් 2K waterproof දැම්මනම් වතුර කාන්දු වෙන්නෙත් නෑ. හිතටත් නිදහස්.
ස්විස්ටෙක් ඇක්වාෂීල් 2K waterproofer. සීල් කරන්න හොඳම කෙනා.
Park Avenue, long lasting fragrance, unshakable confidence.